What if I told you there's a tool that claims to write your YouTube script in minutes? Too good to be true? Well, that's exactly what Subscriber promises to do. Writing scripts for your video can be the hardest part, as many of our brains decide to take a vacation when we most need it. Subscriber isn't just about creating scripts. You can create video ideas based on other YouTube channels. Using open chat here, you can analyze competitors, you can analyze videos. You can basically ask the AI absolutely anything about YouTube content. There's even a prompt library that you can delve into. Not only that, but they have additional tools where you can do your keyword research, create a title, a hook, description, and tags. Before we delve into all the features and the good stuff of Subscriber, let's look at the AppSumo deal that's running right now. So you have up to 4 tiers, and license tier 1 is at $59 and the highest tier is $349. Now, tier 1 is almost pointless to buy. As you can see, it's got a lot of missing features compared to tier 2 and above. So the difference in tiers after tier 2 is the script writing credits per month. You also get unlimited ideation, chat generations per month. You get 1 channel, and as that goes up to 5, you get additional users. And then all of these are available for tier 2 and above. And if you're interested in buying Subscriber, I will leave a link in the description below. It is affiliated, which means I will earn a small commission, but it would really help a lot and I'd appreciate it. Okay, so when you first sign into Subscriber, you'll have to go through a few questions. So first of all, you can put in your team or organization. I will leave that as it is. Go to next. How many YouTube channels do you have? Which of these best describes your channel? I'll go other. What's your role? Creator. What are you most interested in? So script writing, competitor research, ideation, channel audit, also thumbnails, YouTube analytics. Oh yeah, it says you can only choose up to 5, so I'll take off auto thumbnails and YouTube analytics. Once you're done, you go to next. I found it on AppSumo, so I'll go other, complete onboarding. And there you go, a little pop-up decoration to say you've completed the onboarding questions. Okay, so let's talk about the dashboard. And what I've found is everything is very accessible. And also the font text is quite unique, which I really like compared to other websites. It's very simple on the eye. There's nothing too much which can confuse people. It's just got a small navigation at the top. And overall, it looks very clean and professional. Now, before we jump into script creation and other tools that are available, you'd want to add your YouTube channel. You can do that by going to channels up here, or you can scroll down to add your first channel. So we'll click there. Now, you'll need to add in your channel handle. Mine is SAS LTD Review, so I'll grab that and go back to here, paste that in, and then we just click add channel, and within 5 seconds it's already created our audience avatar. And now we have some information about my channel. It tells you in a brief summary what the channel's about, so for tech savvy entrepreneurs. It also gives you some demographics, so the age range is between 25 and 40, and I've used Tarja AI and it gives roughly the same data, which is good, but here it's got even more. So if you really want to delve deep into your channel, you can do that here. It has some questions below relating to the channel and what it's about. Next up, we can create our first script. So if I just click here, it's kind of like a sequence of events that you can do. So we'll go through each one. Now, here's a bit of information that will help the AI create a better script for you. So in the left text box here, you can add in a bit about what you want your video topic to be about. And I've put in a review of the AI tool called Subscriber. Now you can choose the format, so this will be a review. You can choose the target length of the script. So it will give you a rough output of how long the script will be, how many words will be used roughly, and how many credits that deducts off your total amount of credits you have. And because my channel has in-depth reviews, they recommend doing between 25 and 40 minutes. I'll go for 30 minutes, and that should roughly give me 4,800 words, which is about 30 minutes long and takes off 7 credits. Now, credits basically means how many scripts you can create per month. So for tier 1 you get nothing, and for tier 2 20, then 60, then 125, which is quite a lot. So if you're a small YouTube creator, you might want 20, and if you have multiple channels, you might want to go for tier 3 and above. And if you create smaller videos such as 10 minutes to 20, then the credits will go down a lot slower. But if you create long videos, more credits will be used up. Okay, and so for video title, I've just put subscriber review, and now we have the audience, and it's already added in the information when my channel was analyzed. So I'm just going to leave that as it is, and you can adjust the language, the voice, and the script number, and I'll just put 1. And now it will tell you how many credits are required for this, the credits available, which is 10, and the remaining, which is 3. And now we just go to create script. And now we're on the script page, and there's quite a bit to go through here. So first of all, we've got the summary, and there's basically like a sequence of tasks that we have to go through, which will allow us to get the best tailored script for your video. And what I really like about this is it's extremely easy to do this. So it will tell you the first one you come to, which is research. So let's click here, and you can basically go down when you finished each one and then go to the next one. Now the research limit is up to 5,000 words, which is quite a lot. But if you add in a lot of information such as videos, links, and search the web, it soon gets used up. So let's search the web. And it's already found some questions that you can use to search the web. So let's put in subscriber AI tool review 2025, and now it will search for that term. I presume it would be on Google that is searching, and there we go. So we've got quite a few to choose from, and it will tell you the source of the website and how many words, which is really cool. And you can simply come in here and add the website, which will add all the words from that particular website. You can also click the link to see what text is on the page and what you'll kind of be implementing into your research. And you can also research for other questions or content. So I've added in 3. I'll go back, press X, and you'll see the research limit has gone up. So it's gone up to 1,418 words out of 5,000. Now we can come in here and add a link, and you can add multiple links. You can add a video, so that could be a YouTube video, which is really nice. I like that. And you can even add up to 5 videos at once. You can also add in text, so a title and content. And you can also star the research, which says research sources can be added at the script level and starred for use across multiple scripts. So you can use them across other scripts that are relating to this one. Now you can see below here that it's added the links that we found on the web, and you can star these as well, so it's available for all scripts, or if you don't want one, you can simply delete it. Now we've done here, we can go to frame. Now, frame basically gives you kind of like a story. So the first one up here is problem, solution, and result. And it will give you a unique angle. So, for example, it says, meet Sarah, a struggling YouTuber drowning in script drafts. And as you go down, it will give you the problem, which is at the top, the solution, and then the result. And this can be a good way to engage users and show them how you could use Subscriber and what it can do for that person. And then it's got a before and after bridge, the skeptic's journey. So this is really nice and something I haven't seen in other tools. And if there is a frame that you want to use, you can just click this tick box, or you can show more like this. You can even come in and edit or just hide it if you don't want it. I created a script earlier and did choose a frame, but it kind of got in the way of what I wanted the script to show. So I'm going to skip this for now. Next up we have title. So title's just added in the title that I gave it, and you can put use this title. We can go to show more like this, and that will generate titles similar to that one. And I just want to note that your credits don't get used here. So once you've actually added a script, all of this you can basically generate content without using your credits, which is really nice. And now it has a bunch of titles, almost too many that we can choose from, and you can come in and edit these. and this is really good stuff. So when you've chosen your title, you go to thumbnail, and now the AI will be generating thumbnail ideas. And here we go. So basically, based on the script and what I've done so far, it's given some thumbnail ideas, and you can copy these, you can implement them into Canva and create something really unique and that will capture viewers' attention. You could even add these into an AI image generator and see what you get there. So let's go for this one here, and like the others, you have these available options. And next up we have hook, which is obviously very important when capturing the first few seconds of when someone watches a video. Now the hooks that it's generated are actually quite long, but you don't have to use the whole kind of script for the hook. You can break it down if you want. And you can tell that AI has generated this, but there are some quite unique ones. So look how many it's actually generated. I mean, look at this one, 5 minutes. That's how long it took me to write a full YouTube script using Subscriber. Now, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go with that one because I really like that. And if you click on it, it tells you the hook type. So for this one, it's a shocking statement, and it definitely sounds like that. So let's go with that. And when you're done, you go to payoffs. So payoffs are really important, and if you don't know what it is, it says payoffs are the key points you want to cover, and it can help shape your video. So for this 4,800 word script, consider up to 10 payoffs, and you can come in here and click on all the ones that you want. And these are all features that you want to cover. So you'd almost want, how does subscriber handle research and fact checking? Is subscriber suitable for both new and experienced YouTubers? So these are a bunch of questions that the AI will look at and then answer. And this is really helpful to get ideas and inspiration, and also create a script worthy of generating a video for that viewers will really appreciate some of these questions. Okay, so once you've chosen your questions, you go to draft, and here it will give you a little box where it says ready to write, and it will tell you what you've added and what you haven't, and also if it's recommended. So for frame is like a story, but I don't want that. You go to, is your research complete, which we will do in a sec. And it says click the button below to get feedback on the research you've provided, and that is optional. But just before we do that, on some of the previous options, you can actually add in your own text here if you want something more tailored, and you can click generate or refresh payoffs, and that'll give you a bunch of different questions. And you can do this for all the other previous options too. Okay, so back in draft, I've clicked the button for check research, and what it's done is it's got feedback on the research that we've provided. So it's showing the well presented areas, potentially missing areas, which is really good. And there's a lot of information based on subscriber and the websites that we chose to research. So we have two options after that. We can generate an outline, and we can also generate the outline and draft. And if you want to see the outline first, we can just click there, and that will generate an outline. And this will be based on all the previous information that we have given the AI. So it's basically grabbing all these different options on the side here and all the data that we've given it. So it will take a few seconds to generate all that. Okay, so it's created an outline, and that basically consists of up to 11 sections, and it has all the amount of words that are in each section. And if you click in one of them, it will give you some text about what the introduction would be about, and you can go in and click in each section, and it will give you bullet points or a layout of what the AI will generate based on this information. And you can do this for every one of them, and it's actually very advanced. It's given a good outline here. But going back to the top here, you can view the plan, and that opens up each section. You can research by clicking there, and you can also come in and write in any of the sections and add in your own text and information if you want the AI to generate something more, or you can even take out bits. Now there's even more options available. So if you go to the actions button up here, you can increase the length, refresh the research, refresh the outline, and then you can generate the full draft when you're happy. So let's pretend that we're happy with all of this, and we'll go right down, and you can go to edit, or what we want to do is go to generate full draft. And what I'd like to see is maybe that generate full draft at the very bottom of the page in a kind of big button format like the previous options. So let's go to generate full draft. So now the AI is going through each section, and it's going to generate content based on each section, and it will tell you which one it's going through. So at the moment it's 3 out of 11, and we'll come back in a sec when it's done. Okay, so that took around 3 to 4 minutes to finish, but when you see how much content the AI has generated and how accurate and good it is, you will think 3 or 4 minutes is actually not a lot. Now look at all this, and this is a very in-depth and advanced script. But not only that, the information that's provided based on what we gave it is very accurate, and it doesn't sound as AI generated as other platforms, and it's a lot more human-like. So once again, you've got all these options here at the top. You can come in and change any of the sections. You can research again for that particular section. And you don't have to follow this word by word, but it's actually got a lot of good information that you would want to add for your video. And it's giving you a lot of ideas. There's some fun bits they've added, like this bit. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb, but here's the kicker. So it's very versatile and not boring. And I didn't quite see an option to add your own tone. So maybe that's something they could add. But I'm guessing the tone is based on your channel or perhaps other videos. I'm not quite sure. But another option you have here is this little settings icon, and you can move that particular section up or down or delete it. What's nice is you can also add in another section. And once you're done with your draft script, you can go to edit, and now you can get feedback. And it says here you can only do this once, so make sure you're satisfied with the overall structure and content of your draft. I am, so let's get feedback. And now it's rewriting our script. And if we scroll down, for each section, it's actually given us suggestions on how to make this section better. And it's done that for every section. And it's even given a summary at the top here of the suggestions that the AI recommends. And below that, we've got the original word count, which was around 6,000 words. So that's quite a lot. And the rewritten word count, which is 4,700-ish. But that doesn't mean it's worse. Sometimes the AI gives you a lot of fluff and repetitive content, so this might actually be a lot better. And this is really nice. So if you go down under each section, it will tell you the original content and the rewritten one. And this will make it sound less AI-like. And you can either choose to decline or accept. And whatever button you choose, it will show the output like this. And you can go through each section and choose decline or accept. And this takes script making to a whole new level and is a lot better than many others that I've ever seen, including Make It Sweet. Okay, so once you're done, you'll want to go to review, and it will just tell you some basic information such as the word count, the reading grade. So the higher it is, the harder it might be for the viewer to understand. It also tells you the estimation of the speaking time and the readability. So that reflects the ease of understanding based on sentence structure and word complexity. So it actually recommends a score between 60 and 70, which is perfect. So scrolling down, you can access your complete script by copying it and pasting it wherever you want and download it. You can access your research report by copying that or downloading it and share the details with your designer for a thumbnail, and you can view the brief. Now, if you're not happy, you can go to any of these previous options and change it, and it's very simple to do that. But let's just say we're happy and we'll go to publish. Now, we're not quite finished there. You can open up YouTube Studio, and below that you can then add in your title, so you can copy it. You can create a description based on all the content we've generated. So let's do that. And it's broken down the description in a very nice way. So it's given informative first, which tell you like an introduction of the video and what it's about. Then you got the narrative, which is a bit more engaging for viewers who are reading this, and then you got the SEO focused. So it's added in the timestamp, which you can change when you actually upload the video. It's got some hashtags and it's added 3, which is correct because you don't want any more than that. And then it's got a call to action. You can even generate the tags for this script, and you can even select all and then copy them and paste them into your tags section of the video on YouTube. You can also refresh on each of these sections. So unlike a tool like Tarja, Subscriber actually takes in all the information that you've given it, whereas Tarja actually analyzes the video and then adds in the description, the timestamps, and all of that data and tags, which you could say would be more accurate than the script that you're giving. But this is a script making process that is more advanced than many other tools, so it's probably quite accurate. Okay, so back on the dashboard, you will now see our most recent script under the recent script section. And if we go up, let's touch base on the ideation chat. And if we go to open chat, this new window will appear. And it's given a couple of examples on what you can do here. So it says analyze at Mr. Beast, and that's the channel username, content strategy. And what that will do is the AI will look at that channel and basically create a content strategy based on Mr. Beast's channel. So you can see what's working and what isn't. So that's really nice. And if you add in at YouTube username, you can basically ask the AI anything about that channel. So you could ask it what the most popular videos are, what can you do to improve a video, ideas of what videos you can create. So I've just added in my YouTube handle name and I've put tell me video ideas that I can create. And now if we go to confirm, and now it will say, I'll first look up the YouTube channel to get some context about their existing content. And this may take a few seconds because it's actually going through that particular channel. So you know that's quite legit. Okay, so now it's given me a nice little table with a video idea and the suggested title. So it's got ideas such as Emerging AI Tools Roundup, Top 5 AI tools that would blow your mind in 2025. So it knows it's 2025, which is good. And there's quite a few to select from here. And it's even telling you the next steps. And down the bottom, it's asked another question. So you can just continue this conversation if you want. But each time you ask a question or write in some text, it will take off one of your messages. And because I'm on the trial, it will only give me 5 messages. So it says 4 right now. But back on AppSumo, for tier 1, you get 200. And for license tier and above, it's unlimited. So you can really dive in deep if you have unlimited. If you have unlimited, you don't need to add your API key. It might be a nice feature to have the option to add in your own API key to access different models. Maybe they could add open router so you have a bunch of AI models to choose from. You can also come down to this plus icon and you can select a channel or you can select a script so you can start chatting with that script. And if you've used a tool like MindPal, this is quite similar, or an AI productivity tool. You can also share the chat or save the idea. So I'll ask one more question, which is tell me what I can do to improve my channel. And because it's already analyzed this particular channel, it doesn't need to do that again. So it's given me some key improvement strategies on content consistency, thumbnail and packaging, and it's even given a little thumbnail of my most viewed video, which is true, so that's really cool. And the way it's laid out is nice. I'm not sure how they did that, but it looks better than many other tools that I've used. And then it even gives you some options below that it recommends, and this is quite similar to vidIQ. Okay, so next up, if we go to tools at the top here, this window will appear, and now there are a few additional options that you can choose from. So we have video breakdown, and you can basically paste in any URL there and it will analyze that video. So I've just pasted in one of my own videos, then you go to analyze and it says it may take several minutes. And now you have all this data about the video. So it tells you the views, what kind of video it is, the time, the date, the topics that are covered, the tone, narrative, and then it tells you all of this information below. It'll give you the innovation, emotional appeal, preview, the review, and you can basically then create a video if you want to compete with another video and create a better one, you can use this data to beat your competitors pretty much. Now you can also go to descriptions and you can add in a video detail up to 5,000 words, your YouTube handle. You can do the same for hooks. You can even enter your keyword to be researched and that will generate keywords around there. You can add in title. You can add in a video idea here, create some titles for you. You can also do the same for tags. So these are some nice additional tools that you can use. And if we go to chat, that will open up the Ideation chat, which I've just showed you. But I didn't show you the browse prompt library. So you can add your new channel, do competitor type research, outline remixing, which is adapt and improve successful content format, script research, post-production, and create engaging social media content. So if we go to there, you can then choose from a selection of different prompts. And then if you click one of them, it will add that prompt below. And then you add in the channel name or the video and it will create an engaging email newsletter for this one. So it's very simple to use. Okay, so that's it for overlooking the main features of Subscriber. Now, there's a few additional options here on the right. You can see what's been added recently, which is cool. You can also give feedback, and I really like this. And if we go down, you can see what's trending. You can see what's under review, planned, in progress, and it seems very active at the moment. So if we go to what's in progress, it's got ideation chat to search for outliers across YouTube, script status, and for planned, it's got adding call to actions, dark mode, training the subscriber AI engine by the user. Now I really like that. Luckily it's planned, that would be really good. And they have a few here under review, such as AI thumbnail generation. If they add that, it'll be very similar to Taja, I would imagine. But if they can get it like vidIQ's thumbnail generation, they're on a winner there. And you can see that people are quite active on here and they've been ticking here so the company can see what's most popular. Under your account settings, you can switch teams, you can manage your team settings, check your credits, your billing, profile, and chat settings. So Subscriber already seems popular given it's only been out a couple of days on AppSumo, but they've been around for a while, since January 2023, and at the moment there's 4 reviews and it's got 5 out of 5 for each review. Everyone's saying how well written the script is and how human like it is. Not only that, but they have some great research options and it's very simple to use compared to some other tools which are different. I think some people are relating it to MakerSuite. Some people even compare it to vidIQ in certain ways of getting video ideas and analyzing certain channels for data that can then benefit your channel. Okay, so do I recommend Subscriber? Absolutely. It has a mixture of features from tools such as vidIQ, TubeBuddy, Taja, MakerSuite. Although it doesn't have all the options from all of them, it has a good selection. And all the options that it does have, some of them are quite unique and different, but also they are excellent and well produced. And I haven't found many bugs. There was one where the video didn't complete or there was an error, but I simply just clicked regenerate and it worked absolutely fine. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that review of Subscriber. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. And let me know your thoughts on if you think Subscriber is better than MakerSuite. And I'll see you on the next review.